Hi everyone. Well, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe. It really helps our channel. And also ring the little bell so that you get notification of our future episodes. Today, we're going to take you on a tour of a 1996 52-foot Hatteras. Now, we've been on a Hatteras before. That was a year ago when we flew down to Fort Lauderdale, and what a surprise that was. To check that video out, be sure to see the link down below. So let's go ahead and take a look at this boat. This looks like, by pictures, I haven't seen it, it looks like the perfect liveaboard. So let's find out. We might fall in love again. Come along.
Welcome to Boating Journey. I'm Scott and she's Allie. We own 2 boats in the Pacific Northwest, but have recently found ourselves boatless after moving to southern Florida. We moved to be closer to different boating opportunities in the Caribbean, our favorite boating destination. Our goals are to explore the Florida waters, bring you some new boat tours, and hopefully find our next boat. So come along and follow us on our boating journey.
As we enter the stern of the boat here, we've got lots of storage. This obviously has been used for scuba diving. We've got scuba tanks here, and look at all of these other remaining storage spots for more scuba tanks. You've got a locker on here. You can keep all your supplies. There is a propane tank behind you as well. And that is probably for the grill that is right behind Scott. And we'll have him take a peek at that.
Okay.
As you can see this window here, this tells me that this is an aft master cabin, and I'm excited to see it. So let's go on inside and check it out. Wow, check out this cockpit. I mean, when I talk about a liveaboard, we're talking about a liveaboard. These are couches you would have in your home. Super comfy.
Yeah, they're very comfortable, aren't they?
And look at the space. You've got a coffee table, you've got a TV, you've got a refrigerator, wet bar, storage. I mean, this is awesome. And I'm wondering also if underneath here, we're just storage, my kind of place for sure. And it's cozy. It really reminds me of the Ponderosa tour we did in Gig Harbor. We'll leave that link down below too. This is perfect. You can, and you also notice that the this is real glass, and these are tinted. So that's really going to help keep it cool here in the Fort Lauderdale or Florida.
But on the back side, they're still isinglass, so you can still open up the back side.
And it's netted, so you can
and it's netted too.
Or screened, I guess is the proper word. So you can get a good breeze through here. But the space is fantastic.
Oh, yeah. If you really wanted to put in like a dining table instead and have like 8 chairs around, you could definitely do that here and still have enough room to walk around it.
Let's take a peek. Now the weather's starting to turn a little bit black and ugly, but let's take a peek out here real quick.
Yep, go take a view of the bow here.
So we've got a good wide walk around. So I think that is key.
Yeah, really sturdy handrails here.
Here is a ladder so that if you are here in Florida, they have fixed docks, which is still strange to me. And so when you have really low tides, sometimes it's hard to even get on a boat. As you know, I had that problem in Staniel Key. Again, check out that link down below. So here they have a portable ladder that they can use for side docking, which is perfect. That would be a must for me as well. Getting on and off a boat with groceries is key. I think that this bow is also really pretty flat.
Oh yeah.
So you could put out some chairs here and really kind of relax.
Another great place for sundowners when the sun is out and you don't want to be inside in the back.
You've got a hardy winch here, and look at the size of this anchor. I mean, I guarantee you with this boat having all the scuba tanks, this boat spends a lot of time at anchor.
Yep.
And that actually looks fairly brand new, so we'll have to check that out with the specs.
And it does have foot controls here, so you can control it from here on either side.
Even the lines look new. So.
Yep. And I do kind of like the little tiki lanterns that they have on the rails here.
And I love that the name of this boat is Bella Vino. As you know, we used to own a wine shop, so already I love this yacht.
It's a sign, babe.
Yep. Let's go check out the inside. Come on in. So let's go ahead and check out the flybridge. Oh, there's air conditioning up here.
Yeah, this is comfortable.
Wow.
I was not expecting this. Thank you, Paul. We'll introduce you to Paul later.
So this is really a great setup. You've got a space for guests to relax behind the captain's seats, and then more space here. This obviously, I think maybe they're meant for up here. I don't know that I would lay out up here, but I would think that these would be great sun pads for down below. And that might be where they're stored. But no,
Yeah, that could be. It could be.
No, actually, they're cut out to the shape of
Yeah, they are, aren't they? Interesting.
You know what probably happens? You probably pull this forward so you can't fall through. So you do lay up here.
Oh, yeah.
And they have the blue chairs that we had on our
Oh, yeah.
boat.
Yep.
It's awesome. Great visibility again. I mean, I'm short. Again, I always say that I'm 5'3", and I can easily see the bowsprit. So, sitting up in here, let me see that. Oh, it's got a footrest. I like that. And comfortable captain seats. So let's see. They've got a number of electronics, Garmin, and another Garmin. This is probably an upgraded. Looks like.
Yeah.
And this might have been the original. I'm guessing. You got your compass, your VHF.
It does have a bow thruster.
Has a bow thruster. Similar controls that we're used to, throttle and here. Right? It's been a while. Wow, it is really comfortable. And I like that these are covered.
Yes.
So they've got canvas covers for the electronics, and that's really important too. The weather here gets so hot and the sun beating, so this really protects. So they have gone the extra step to make sure to take care of their electronics.
Yeah, and the other thing that we noticed since we were here is most people, unlike this boat that has a full enclosure, which is a really nice enclosure, by the way, a lot of people don't have enclosures on their flybridge
At all.
So you got to make sure you protect your electronics and your helm station and everything. And so they absolutely do. They do have a tarp for the actual main helm here, and then like you said, they have the covers for the sides.
And then they also have storage for fishing poles up here. So this boat is made for an adventure. I mean, it's ready to go. Cool. Let's go down and check out the main salon. Come on. Wow. This is not what I was expecting. This is basically like an apartment. I mean, check out this setup. Again, very much with the home furnishings, and you know how important that is to us. This is an actual couch. It looks like even it's a type of the seats.
Yeah, it's a recliner couch on either end.
Yep. This obviously opens up, so you can make this a dining room. Pull up a chair. You've got a television here, and a fireplace. Then you've got another little area here, another comfortable rocker.
Yep.
And this is a unique Hatteras. I noticed it right away because this is a custom-made bar with 2 stools. This normally would have probably been an L-shaped built-in couch. And then this would have probably just been kind of a small ledge, kind of like a Ponderosa again. But instead, they built this bar, and I'm guessing because when we come down here, this would have been where the settee would have been, and instead they've built in a desk, so you have a home office.
Yeah, so it makes it so much more of a liveaboard just by having that. And I've always found the little settees to be kind of a waste of space, to be honest. This is a much more useful use of the space.
Yeah. You've got storage under here.
Yep.
You have plenty of storage here. This is obviously an owned boat, so we're not going to open their cupboards.
Yep.
Look at the fridge. It is a regular full-size fridge.
I don't think I've ever really noticed one that has water in the door. Water and ice coming out of the door on a boat.
I mean, you want to talk about liveaboard? This has got it. This is your boat, you guys. You've got I'm guessing this is not just a microwave, but I think it's probably a microwave convection oven.
It looks like it would be, yeah.
It's big. You do have a 2-burner electric stove. You know how important that is to me. I can't stand the gas. I don't want to turn anything on. This is a dishwasher.
Dishwasher.
So again, you are set for a liveaboard if you are used to it. I think this galley has more storage than our apartment that we're living in right now.
Probably because it has storage along the side there.
Yes, got storage here.
Plenty of counter space, for sure. Again, you have the storage above the refrigerator. Yeah, this is amazing.
You can chop up food and you can put it up here, get us, I can't even do that.
And check out, I will say, check out this bar that the owners have made.
It's beautiful.
It's a 3-dimensional map of the world.
It's beautiful.
All different pieces of woods that are put into this resin.
Yeah.
This is really spectacular.
Let's check out the VIP berth.
Yep.
So that's going to be forward. So this is your pretty standard VIP berth. This looks like a queen size bed. And then you've got storage behind you plus a drawer. And you've got more drawers down here, which I would have expected. More drawers here. And you've got lots of counter space on the sides.
Yeah.
To put like, a book or your phone, that sort of thing. You do have a hatch too that gives you some air and some daylight. And you do have AC as well. That looks like that comes through there.
Yep.
Let's go forward to the head here. Wow, it's pretty roomy in here.
It really is.
So you've got a separate shower, which is fantastic.
Yes.
Pretty big area here. This is obviously going to be storage because it's got a handle. More storage here. And this looks like a vacuum flush. And again, it is an older boat. It's a 1996. And what's amazing to me is for 1996, it's in fantastic shape. And it doesn't smell. I was expecting it to smell because we've been on a lot of older boats. I would almost think this is brand new. I am absolutely stunned at how great this boat is. Stunned.
Exactly.
Okay, so now is the key. You know how picky I am about my master suites, so let's go check it out. Before we go into the master suite, we want to talk about the engine room and the engines. I'm actually standing on the engine access, so we're not going to actually go down in there. This yacht is equipped with twin Detroit diesels. We'll have all the information, the specs, down below in the description, and you can also see all the pictures here. Wow, again, I'm totally surprised again. So here it is a full walk-around bed. That's a key for me. It looks like it's a queen size, and it's at an angle versus, and actually you actually save a lot of space, I think, doing it that way. So often they're like this, and it really cuts out. So they've given you so much space that you have all these drawers. You've got a makeup vanity here, I'm gonna guess. You have a couch, a little sitting area here, which Scott will show you. Behind me is a walk-in closet,
cedar lined,
and oh my god, you have to come in and check this out. Oh my god, go check
and
that
we'll
out.
Check it out. I mean, usually you walk into a closet and it ends just here, but then this one continues around and it has it over here. I think, that's the benefit of having just a 2-stateroom 50+ foot boat, is it gives you that flexibility to have that much more space.
Perfect liveaboard, really. Again, here's the TV, more storage in the little settee area. There is more storage underneath the bed, which again, perfect. And the master head, again, really pretty roomy. I mean, it's obviously a little bit dated because it's a 96, but that could be a fun little project too if you wanted to redo the wallpaper.
There are a lot of mirrors in that bathroom.
A lot of mirrors, and I'm looking a little, I don't know. So, separate shower, lots, double vanity sink for a husband and wife, more storage here, more storage here. I mean, really, you've got a ton of storage. Nice headroom. You're tall.
Oh yeah, I haven't had to duck one time on this boat at all.
What a great setup. So we're going to go wrap things up with the broker. So come along and we'll introduce you to him. So I hope you like this tour. I want to take a moment to thank Paul Denton with Dennison Yachting, and he is the broker for this Hatteras. If you are interested, I'll put his information down below. Thanks, Paul.
My
Really
pleasure.
appreciate it. And as I've mentioned on the tour, this is a fantastic liveaboard. I mean, everything
agree.
is set up for it. It's homey. It's got everything you need. It's got all the space. It's got more storage than our apartment here. This is a must buy. I don't even think this is going to last long. So if you are interested, reach out to Paul right away.